Add Astro... As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you two. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor.
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people?
I have no reason to doubt your abilities. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. Add Astro...
I am indeed. Ah, now then. You must be the adventurers assigned by the guild.
Huh? How could you tell?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face.
Right again! You're pretty perceptive!
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Alright, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Woo woo! That's why we're here!
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter.
So there is someone else! Do you think we're not up to the job?
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. Besides, this guy's the best in his field. I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul on Tevat that knows rocks better than him.
You're a fool if you think you found Tevat's #1 rock expert.
Oh? And why might that be?
Because Tevat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of a... Ha-ha! Didn't expect that, did you? I don't bet Zhongli is listening to the storyteller.
You're a rock expert.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
Zhongli, there you are!
Oh, here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you! Do you have time?
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We need someone who understands geology and ore.
Someone who understands geology and ore.
Take a look around. The requester claims to have enlisted Tevat's #1 rock expert.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
Oh, no. It's just Paimon just wants to enlighten him.
I see.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, we are at all times adrift in a sea of learning.
Stop being so modest, Zhongli. Well, we got him. Uncle Dai, we're back!
Oh, and this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on our guy.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Uh-huh, so you say. It's no use me singing his praises.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Young Kun, these are two adventurers assigned to us. Longsheng Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli. I've heard about you. They say you're a man of great knowledge and many talents.
I'm sure I recognize you.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh? I wouldn't know where to start.
Then they can figure out a way to test each other.
A contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
I admire your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you.
Stop talking the talk and start walking the walk.
I'm just saying it like I see it.
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kunjun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions.
Huh? How could you forget something like that?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman.
So, do you have a poor memory?
Not exactly. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem.
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water.
Such a detailed description. Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you?
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after.
Well, if Zhongli says so, it must be true.
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli.
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately.
Of course not! I feel I've met a kindred spirit here today. Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us.
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all.
Whoa, this mine is huge!
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace. That's when I decided to enlist help.
So 4 miners have disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives.
Unlikely.
Huh. Such a huge mine.
Underground, overground. We left no stone unturned.
We'll need to explore the site ourselves before extracting any conclusions.
Very well. I'll wait here.
When will I finally make
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Over here! What's this? A pile of shirts
A few everyday items.
1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. That seems right. These must be spares, right?
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap lying around.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift. Mining equipment.
So, they didn't take any supplies.
Correct. Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items? Curious.
Huh. Why would someone set off with their tools?
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. Or 2, they were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
Oh.
It's certainly a possibility.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Kunjun, what do you have there?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps.
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. A moment, please. Okay.
Looks like he's concentrating really hard.
I see. 4.
A child?
I'm...
Also, how did you see anything exactly?
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I can perceive the memories of ore.
Huh?
Perceive?
You mean you can put your hand on a rock and boom!
I've always sensed that ore contains memories.
Amazing!
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger.
Stone seeing. Fascinating.
I'm glad I can be of assistance. Based on what I saw, I believe they followed this path.
This will take us north.
North. Another clue for Uncle Dai.
Could it be that the child I saw kidnapped them?
Excuse me, sir. Are you one of the workers here?
Ah, yes. You must be here about the disappearance. I don't know what happened. I stayed behind with the other 4. After a while, I decided to take a break, just to catch my breath. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. Maybe I'm next.
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left to tell the tale having been asleep in a shelter. Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a scary thought. An on-site accident. Found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle.
Where did my friends disappear to?
Another test subject.
You're back. How are the investigations going?
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes.
Forced to?
Who indeed? Those who kept working all disappeared.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break. Could someone have entered the site and simply walked away with him?
This leads me to my third point.
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around.
Unlikely as it sounds,
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north, away from the mine and toward the ruins.
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit. You've been invaluable to the investigation, but leave the legwork to us.
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6 days ago.
You're right. New plan. I'll lead my search party over to the settlements further out and make some inquiries. There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. In the meantime, you could keep looking for clues.
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get going.
So, they're gonna talk to the people over at the settlements,
Correct.
but there aren't any more clues at the mine.
Wait. I believe we're missing someone.
Huh? Oh yeah! Where's Kunjun?
Fry! Fry!
Kunjun, what are you searching for?
Apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit.
Dragonfall. Dragonfall is often used in forging.
I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious.
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling.
I don't even know where to start with it. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do was linked to that stone. Perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember what it is I have to do.
I see. If I am able to during our endeavor.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mr. Zhongli. You're too kind.
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass.
Great! Let's have a look.
You're open!
There's no end to this.
Wait! There are tracks here! These must have been left by the miner!
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Pass.
Hey! Footprints!
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass and kept moving.
If we follow their footprints, we should be able to find where they went! Oh no! The footprints end here!
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Hi there! Have you seen anyone dressed like a miner around here?
A miner?
Let's try someone else. Hello! Have you seen any miners nearby?
Stop bothering me.
Jeez! Whatever. Seen any miners?
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah, that's them!
4 or 5 days ago.
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions.
Huh. This child.
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair, short.
And they took this road?
Yes, they followed it straight from here.
Let's go after... More footprints. There's a person over there!
Help! Please save me!
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first! Ask questions later.
Water check.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
Go!
Surrender and I'll be
Let it rain!
Hey, hup.
Cool it!
Go!
Dodge this! Cool it!
Wipe out!
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
You're in for a little shock.
Cool it!
Water jet!
Get him!
Go!
Dodge this!
Come a little closer.
Cool it!
No one escapes my sight!
Go!
Those monsters were so aggressive. My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue's Shengyu Hall.
Huh? You sure you're not a miner?
A miner?
Yeah, we're looking for a group of 4 strong fellas carrying mining equipment.
I think I saw those people.
Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. I was in a hurry.
I think that's all we needed to hear. Thank you.
I hope it's useful to you. I'd better get going.
According to this scholar, the miners were heading for Nantianmen.
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the men that we're looking for?
A child with a group of adults. So, but...
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Aha!
It looks promising. I'll do my best. It's the same group, all right.
Mr. Kunjun, your stone seeing is something I won't forget in a hurry.
I suppose it is an asset, though.
It's a good thing we brought our Kunjun compass along.
It feels like we're cracking a criminal case.
Be that as it may, we would do well to keep our guards high. 4 fully grown men in a trance-like state.
Oh, you're quite right, Mr. Zhongli.
That's not all. Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings. We have encountered many clues along the way. The miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday.
Great! No time to lose!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now.
Clever thinking.
There's a basket lying here, too.
Hey! Hello?
Judging by his appearance, he must have collapsed from exhaustion.
Should we...
I can...
Sounds like he's whispering something.
It seems that he thinks he still has work to do. There's a camp nearby.
How is he? He won't die.
He's worked himself into a stupor.
Hyman heard him talking about digging for something.
It's certainly a possibility.
It looks like there's something in his pocket. Are these... I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine.
How he came to be here is what we need to understand.
So he was kidnapped. But if they didn't need him, why bring him all the way out here?
Unless something happened.
Ugh. Paimon's had enough.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory.
What is it? Ooh, is it a present?
Something.
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. These are some crystals that I bought from the market.
It's beautiful.
But of course. And this one is for Mr. Zhongli. Huh? Is something wrong?
On the contrary. I just hadn't anticipated receiving a gift, but thank you.
I'm pleased you like them. Oh, I see more rocks over there.
You sure like rocks, huh, Kunjun?
Ores are the crystals of the earth. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off.
Rest easy. Oh, however, there is something I wanted to discuss with you.
Huh? What's with the seriousness all of a sudden?
Traveler, does Dragon...
You mean the ore that Kunjun's looking for?
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging.
Elemental reactions can produce material objects?
Indeed they can. Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago.
Cool.
And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and far between, relatively unknown. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue now wishes to strike upon ore that has long since vanished from the earth?
Yeah, if he knows of its existence, surely he knows all of it's already been mined. Weird.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall.
Ulterior motives?
A conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary objective. We're drawing closer to our goal. When you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun over to us. We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp.
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr. Kunjun?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time and the changing of the environment. Difficult to say.
So there's never any ancient memories?
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased.
That makes sense.
Indeed. Let's keep going. Wow. Such an immense tree.
And there's so many mysterious-looking crystals up there, too. Amazing!
This ancient... Let's conduct separate investigations. All right, then.
Kunjun, can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet here.
Doesn't seem very interesting.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see. This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded. It's not...
Whatever. If you don't try, you won't know.
You think so?
When has Paimon ever come up with a bad idea? Wait a minute. Paimon can fly.
All of you, come here.
Huh? Quick, let's go see.
This has been newly dug.
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel?
Compose yourselves. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel. Listen.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until the gate.
So behind the seal, there's... What do we do? We can't hurt them. What type of monster is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for stealing me away will be all the easier!
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ishtaha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words! Your life is mine!
This is getting interesting. Quake! Crumble!
You're in for a little shock.
Dodge this!
Yeah! Yeah!
Quake! Dust! Sooner or later!
Crumble!
Dodge this!
Rise!
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
Nothing to fear! Crumble! Quake!
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it! Dodge this!
Watch out!
Allow me!
You've recovered. How can that...
Focus your efforts, Morax!
Rise! Quake!
Become a little...
Freeze! Crumble! Quake! Careless! Rise!
Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Crumble! Rise! Careless! Nothing to fear! Even bedrock can be turned to dust.
Water jet!
You're in for a little shock.
Cool it!
Crumble! Rise! Quake! Rise! Crumble! Quake!
Don't push your luck. Don't push your luck. Oh, so sorry.
Crumble!
Wipe out!
Get him! Not so hard!
Water jet!
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Freeze!
Rise!
I will have order.
No one escapes my sight!
Water jet!
Quake!
Come a little close.
Dodge this!
Bet you can't keep up with me!
You're in for a little shock.
I have some for you too!
Water jet!
Crumble!
Go, go, Barret!
Crumble!
Dodge this! What's the hurry? Cool it!
Morax! You think Cowardly insects!
No escape!
Come!
Water jet!
Experience an eon of suffering!
This is order.
The enraged earth will not absolve you!
Dodge this!
Right!
Freeze!
What?
Dodge this!
No one escapes my...
Bombs away!
Freeze! Ah! Oh, so sorry.
Crumble!
Careless. Go!
Dodge this! Don't push your luck!
Get him!
Yep.
Rise!
Cool, don't push your luck! What's the hurry?
Come a little closer.
Nothing to fear. Quake!
Crumble!
I will have order. Crumble!
Dodge this!
Rise! Crumble!
Let it rain!
Rise!
Cool it! Don't push your luck! This moment will be frozen in...
Quake!
You're in for a little shock.
Rise! Yeah! Go!
Dodge this!
Quake! Water jet!
Experience an eon of suffering!
Order guide you.
Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground.
You should call it by its name, Azhdaha. Fate.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods?
No. You have forgotten.
That voice!
Azhdaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while. Azhdaha.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Azhdaha the Whole.
but a fragment. Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces.
So there are two Ashdahas?
No, it can't be. That's impossible.
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back.
The audacity!
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of you.
There would be no harm in it.
You haven't changed. Azhdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax. With a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind, the memories of rocks do not last long. Erosion ground Azhdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Azhdaha, now incomplete, became irascible, aggressive.
What would you expect?
This much is true. In the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production, the citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Erosion made us even more savage. Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion, and so we became you. And from your will, I am your final contract.
No!
I am the remnants of Azhdaha's benevolence. The echo of a contract set in stone.
No! This is I, Azhdaha, forged of elemental crystal.
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn.
You forgot yourself. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as jade. Strange. What is this feeling? And all this?
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day.
No! That isn't true! I don't accept this as fate!
Perhaps it isn't.
More axe!
The little girl vanished!
Are you satisfied, Azhdaha?
I had to make amends. So, Morax, you call yourself Zhongli these days?
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard.
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger.
And yet, you could see.
Your power is nearly spent. Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going.
Straight down to business as always. Let's go.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners!
So there you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them straight here. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. Huh? Young Kun.
Nothing. Pay it no mind.
Cave?
They're exhausted, but not in danger. Don't worry.
Right. Well,
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be happy to assist all of you in any way I can.
Kunjun, we should be calling you Ezdaha. You're coming back to Liyue Harbor too, right?
Not I. Merely this body. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue.
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind. Yet their creators see so much.
Ezdaha, I am no longer the Geo Archon. Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you met such a fate.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. That's unimportant. You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago, and would not be having to face me again now.
You've brought a smile to my face.
That day in the chasm.
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens.
Hence my inception. Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder, old friend, God of Contract.
Thank you, Ezdaha.
My life is nigh on eternal.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's only asleep.
Whoa. That was so weird.
In fact, we have yet to meet the real Kunjun. He was. Centuries may have passed since then.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient Geo life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Ezdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes. Quicker than words could tell, lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
A 1,000 years ago, Ezdaha attacked the chasm. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Ezdaha could sense the stone, despite being the victor. I could not claim to be stronger than he. He was willing to be sealed away. Even I cannot avoid it. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. Personally sealing away an old friend. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. But I was a god of mankind.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it... I must thank...
No worries!
Oh? About what?
Oh yeah, Paimon nearly forgot! So, not long ago, we met a guy called Dane. He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. Zhongli, you're a god.
I cannot say.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information?
I understand.
You mean another past Grievin?
It was signed before it all began. You two are friends to me.
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are many events of ages past. They have been eroded by time. But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. This tablet was erected by Mountain Shaper. It's a shame. There is a fine line between...